How would you feel if you were the victim of a fire, natural disaster, or burglary? Would you be able to provide your insurance company with an accurate record of your family's belongings? Hello, I'm Judy Moore, the owner of Taking Stock, a home inventory company in the Phoenix, Arizona area. We've seen many homeowners left with the impossible task of trying to remember what they owned after a loss because they had no record of their belongings. It's difficult to obtain a fair and prompt settlement from your insurance company without up-to-date documentation of what you own. It can mean the difference of thousands of dollars in your insurance settlement. The inventory process is also a great way to see if you're underinsured. A home inventory is also an important tool in estate planning. It helps facilitate the division of your property among your heirs. An accurate, up-to-date home inventory is part of the safety and security of your home. The peace of mind you'll get from knowing you and your family are prepared for unforeseen circumstances is priceless. At Taking Stock, home inventories are our business, and our clients pay us hundreds of dollars to come into their homes and inventory their belongings. Now you can have the benefit of our expertise as we walk you through an inventory of your own cherished possessions. We'll guide you through the process of doing a complete home inventory, step by step, room by room. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is video the exterior of the house. If you don't have a video camera, take still photos. You want to show the condition and features of the outside of your home, including the driveway. If you have a front courtyard or porch, be sure to photograph any furniture, fountains, etc. you may have there. You should include the front, sides, and of course the backyard in your exterior photos. Remember, you don't have to finish in one day. Just make sure you do finish. You'll thank me later. Videotape your backyard, including your pool, spa, barbecue, and patio furniture. Make sure to include pool equipment and air conditioners too. These are expensive replacements and are often overlooked. Get views facing the house and looking away from the house. And don't forget your fence or wall. Once you've got the back covered, it's time to go inside. There's a lot of stuff in there, so let's get started. You may be wondering what kind of information to gather, which items to focus on, and what kind of forms to use. We create a spreadsheet such as this one for every inventory we perform. We list items by room so you can easily see where each item is in the house. You can find a sample of the form we use on this DVD. We take the spreadsheet information and the still photos and we save them on a CD. You can also save your information in printed form, as long as you save it in a safe location outside your home, such as a safe deposit box. Now we'll start on the inside of the house, beginning with the foyer. Be sure to capture your flooring on camera. This is probably one of the most expensive things in your home. Be sure to mention any special materials used, such as travertine floors or faux painted pillars. These things add value to your home, and it's important to include them in your inventory. Make sure to record sound on your video camera so you can describe what you're filming. In the living room, we'll start by photographing the whole room. Now we can single out the items that need more detailed documentation. In this room, that would include the original signed art. I always take individual still photos of each piece of art. The signature is usually in the lower right-hand corner. Here it's on the lower left. It's It's also a good idea to measure the piece. Also make note of when and how you acquired each work of art and the amount paid. The ownership history of a work of art is called provenance, and it's very important in establishing monetary value for artwork, antiques, and collectibles. So be sure to record everything you know about all the works of art you own. Getting appraisals from a qualified appraiser for items such as artwork, jewelry, and antiques is essential for determining their monetary value. The American Society of Appraisers website can help you find an appraiser in your area. Most likely you'll need additional insurance coverage for these valuable items. Talk to your insurance agent about the amount of coverage you'll need. Many of our clients have inherited artwork or jewelry they've never had appraised, and they would not receive adequate compensation in the event of a loss. The dining room often contains some of the most valuable items in a home, such as fine china, sterling silverware, and expensive furniture. We'll videotape the room and then record details on the more valuable items. Make note of the pattern and manufacturer of your china and silver, as well as the size of the service. I'll take a close-up still photo of one piece of china showing the pattern and manufacturer, then photograph the complete set. Note which pieces are included in the service, such as soup bowls and serving pieces. This set is by Villeroy & Boch and has service for 8, and the pattern is intarsia. I'll make sure to note this on my spreadsheet. Don't forget to photograph the dining room chandelier. It's often the most expensive lighting fixture in the house, and it's easy to miss unless someone's swinging from it at one of your parties. Fine china is costly to replace, so be sure to record all the pieces in your service. All right, we've moved into the kitchen. There are a lot of appliances in here, so let's get started. The good news is the model and serial numbers are generally easy to locate. On this refrigerator model, the numbers are just inside the door. You might need a magnifying glass for this part of the inventory. These numbers are pretty small. The model numbers for the oven and microwave are easy to locate. This kitchen has a drawer-style dishwasher, and the numbers are located here. They should be just inside the door on regular-style models. If you have a cooktop or range-top style unit, the numbers probably aren't easy to find. The model and serial numbers should be on your receipt. If you don't have that, go to the manufacturer's website. Once we finish with the appliances, we'll open the cabinets and record their contents. The manufacturer's website is a good place to find model numbers for appliances and electronic equipment. Find the picture of your item with the model number and print it. Then you can match it to your photograph of the item in your home. Keep the printout with your home inventory. However, if the item you're looking for is more than a few years old, you may not be able to find it online. In that case, be sure to take good photos and note any special features on your spreadsheet. Don't forget to photograph the kitchen sink and fixtures. Some high-end models can be rather pricey. This kitchen has expensive granite countertops that we'll want to record as well. While we're in the kitchen, it's a good idea to photograph your small appliances and record model and serial numbers. Just think what it would cost to replace your blender, mixer, waffle iron. It all adds up. You may be thinking this is a little bit time-consuming, but it takes a lot less time than trying to reconstruct what you had after a loss. Remember, you can never have too much documentation. You don't have to complete your inventory in one day, just make sure you do complete it. Now let's check out one of my favorite areas in the house. Wine cellars of all sizes have become very popular today. If you have one of these, make sure to note the model and serial numbers. And don't forget to photograph the wine. I really like this one. Empty bottles don't count. Anybody have a corkscrew?